Coach, congratulations. Going back to the national semifinals for the second straight year. Just speak to the game, just overall thoughts on how it played out today in a big 2-0 win.
First and foremost, thank you to Dallas Baptist. It's an unbelievable venue, and spending a lot of time in Texas, I've been here on the opposite end of a lot of results here versus DBU. So we knew what was going to be the task for the group today. But just what a great event, great atmosphere for the girls, great showcase for both teams of what the West region and the South Central region really represent, which I believe is two of the toughest regions in the country. And it was really great to see an old friend. I mean, Marcus and I have been friends for a long time, and nothing more enjoying his success, and he's been so supportive of us, and we're just really excited about the opportunity these guys have created for themselves.
You get the 2 goals today. Defensively, what you did was special. I mean, it's an offense that top scoring offense in the country. They average 21 shots a game. Today, you kept them to 6. I think they had a shot in the second half. So how do you speak to that just in terms of what you're able to do on the defensive side?
It's our foundation, part of our MO. I mean, we want to make the game hard for teams. We knew if we allowed DBU space to do what they like to do, we'd probably be on the wrong end of this result. So the girls worked extremely hard today. And I love it when they actually listen and try to apply the things we're asked them to do it. But I mean, it was just such a collective effort from the group, the energy from the bench, and being able to nullify some of the things that they're really good at. And I thought we did a good job of that in phases of the game. I think there were spells where the momentum shifted a little bit. But once the group settled, I thought maybe the experience of some of our older players kind of allowed us to settle the game down and just play the way we are. Our identity is who we are. We can't change that. And we just tried to take DBU out of theirs. And I thought today, on the day, we did a little bit better job of doing that.
Hey, Vanessa, so good job on the goals. Talk about just kind of being up there, playing against 2 top, center backs and kind of going wide, coming in, that aggression, that style play, and knowing it's started from the back and then just being that option up there that they're going to send it to you and you just got to make something happen.
Yeah, I think it's just always an honor to play against the top players in the country and, of course, defensively. And I think just for us, getting any opportunity that we can to finish it off is just what we do, and I do it for my team, especially with how hard they work in the back to lock it down.
And Sabine, just coming from you, trying to get it up there to them, but then that ball's coming back, and the few times they went out wide and try to cross it, and then kind of what you do in the middle to give yourself that chance, again, work from the midfield and kind of go up from there.
Yeah, I just try to stay composed in the middle. Obviously, Vanessa and Lena always give me a great support and angles, so it's easy to find them, and then once I get to them, they usually do their magic. Yeah.
And then, Coach, without giving away too much for the next opponent, but kind of that style play, working from the back, going up top, and then getting 2 set-piece goals out of it.
Yeah, it's funny. We were so concerned about DBU's success on set pieces. We spent more time on trying to make sure we didn't give that moment away. And these guys, we give them some freedom within it. I mean, there's certain positions we want to take up based on our opponents where we think we can maybe, whether it's pulling bodies or spaces we can exploit. And as far as the set piece, we have some really intelligent kids, that have really high soccer IQ. So we give them the responsibility of the situation. So I think for us, we like to make this a collaborative thing. And I want them to be comfortable in moments where the responsibility is heavy. I don't want to make every decision for them. We're trying to prep them for being great people in their communities and successful in what they're doing in life. So for them, it's making a good decision, making sure we get people in the right spots, and then being confident enough to take the chance. It's never guaranteed. Nothing that we do each day is not guaranteed. So I think for these guys, leaving everything out there for each other, I think that's the collective that allows us to weather storms in tough moments and to come into such an amazing place and great atmosphere against the #1 team in the country to be able to get a result. It's all down to the collective taking the responsibility for what we got to do on the day.
So some great minutes today. Your center backs, Liberty Ortiz and what Georgia Rink do is pretty special. What can you say about the job that they did today, too, on just anchoring that back line?
Yeah, they give us a lot of confidence. I think we were very aware of the success DBU had, and especially in wide areas and the talent they had. And I think the girls really enjoy the challenge. They want to play against the best players, and they want those challenges to kind of measure themselves to see where they're at and where they want to go. So yeah, Liberty has been been an absolute rock back there for us. She brings us some composure in moments that maybe some other center backs wouldn't. And then, Georgia just has an athleticism about her and a drive that it's almost disheartening for some teams because she is so fast and physical that she gets herself in good positions. Where we're able to take away, some players on DBU, they're very pacey, and as long as we can nullify that or at least match it, it gives us, it asks questions of them. And I think Georgia and Lib did a great job. And then on the opposite side of the ball, Georgia can stretch, and you just have to be aware of it. And I think that just allows us to keep one extra number back for our opponents, which creates more space for Lib because she's a ball-playing center back, and be able to find the spaces these guys are in to be successful going to goal.
About Sabine and Vanessa, I mean, going back, national semifinals, a chance to defend a national title. How important is, you feel like, your experience? Because now, you've been there, you've won a national title. You could see the experience today that was on display. And how much confidence does that give both of you going back next week to Colorado?
I mean, I think, like you said, we've been in these positions before, so we kind of know what the pressure feels like, and it's just all down to preparation, and we're just familiar with it. So I think for us, it's one game at a time and another training session and a collectiveness that we have together.
Coach, how about for you? Just last question, going back to Colorado, it does have to feel pretty good just in terms of knowing that you've got, this is an experienced team and a chance to win 2 more games, obviously one at a time, but this has got to give you a lot of confidence going forward.
Yeah, it's a really great experience. I know the girls last year really enjoyed just that trip and the atmosphere that's around it. Yeah, I think for them, and this is probably their strongest suit, it's one game at a time, and they make things so matter of fact, which I think can be, for me, I'm like, are they on? Are they switched on? But they are. It's just who they are. And so I'm really excited. They worked really hard this year. The different challenges this year. I think last year it's easy to chase. This season, I think for them, the weight of the expectations of what it means to win a national title was weighing on them a little bit. And we finally, I think, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, that they found a freedom to enjoy it again. Because I think it was more of a workman-like season to get to this point, to try to enjoy it. And when they're enjoying it, they're at their best. And that's what we're trying to aim for. Just make sure they're enjoying the experience, not taking anything for granted, and making sure the collective is constantly connected in what we're trying to achieve.